Hello everyone, welcome back to Chris's Granite Paradise, to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. Glad to have you along. We're here today looking at some more amazing rocks from Adam over at West Coast Rocks, both here on YouTube and on eBay. He's got a channel going now where he shows himself finding some of these beautiful rocks. And these are some rocks that I haven't been able to put away yet, because I'm running out of space on my Oregon sculpture. But I'm pleased to announce that I have been going through doing a major remodeling and reorganizing of a lot of the displays. So these will be able to fit here pretty soon, because I'll take some rocks off of here that are not from Oregon and Central California, and I'll put them somewhere else. And then these will be able to fit. We'll be seeing some more of this in upcoming videos. But for now, let's check these out. First, we have this. I don't know if I can pick it up with one hand. I believe this is an orbicular rhyolite. Let's get it wet. Got a bigger water bucket this time. Very cool patterns on this one. I'll show you the close-up photos that Adam took. More brightly colored varieties give us our beautiful lapidary treasures, such as bird's eye rhyolite, where the orbs are vividly colored. But these specimens here are definitely worthy of our attention, and Adam finds them quite regularly in the Rogue River and posts them in his store. Very nice. Another of my favorites is what Adam calls agate nurseries. But look at this one, how tiny the agates are. And they all stick out. This feels like really rough, because the agates are harder than the matrix. Look at it wet. A more correct name for this material would be porphyritic amygdaloidal rhyolite, or basalt. Remember that rhyolite and basalt grade into each other depending on silica content or lack thereof. Porphyritic refers to the presence of the abundant phenocrysts, and amygdaloidal refers to the agate-filled vesicles. Both seen together here make a really interesting specimen. And we've got another agate nursery. Just from Adam, I have acquired several varieties and colors of these rhyolites. Greens, reds, browns, golds, and the differences are due to minor variations in mineral content and cooling conditions. Not much to say other than wow. I like the contrast between the orange of the phenocrysts and the clear white of the agates. Adam has been obliging me in finding bigger pieces, which is nice. Again, another agate nursery. These are kind of a green color. The recessed vesicles we see here imply that it is some other softer mineral rather than agate like we saw earlier. And this implies perhaps a more complex cooling history in these rocks. Also note how tiny the phenocrysts are. Oh, this is so fun. Two beautiful pieces of the same material here. We're going a little quick today because in this same video I want to take you guys on an outing to Oregon. Not with Adam, but on a trip that Grant and I did a couple of years ago. And so we'll do a quick look at these rocks. This is like a 12-pound jasper. At some point we'll have to do a full-length video just about these jaspers, but the overabundance of the material in Oregon and California is owing to the complex geology of both volcanism and subduction. Both the wild variety of colorations as well as the unique veining patterns would be interesting to investigate further. And I'm thinking this, Adam I believe said, was chert. These are all from the Rogue River, by the way, with the exception of one that I'm going to show you here in a minute. Nice veining going through there. Almost looks like epidote. Got kind of a green look to it. But probably my favorite of this batch He said this was from the Umpqua River. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And he actually included this for free, but it looks like some kind of a brecciated basalt. Almost a jasper. It's really smooth to the touch, which makes me think it might be jasper. I went back over all these rocks with the magnet later on, and I found that the amygdaloidal rhyolites that we looked at, or the agate nurseries, were all equally magnetic, moderately magnetic. The orbicular rhyolite was very lightly magnetic, but this one was the most magnetic, especially the black areas. Stunning pattern. Adam, I really like this one. The strong magnetism makes me think that those black areas are actually magnetite inclusions. Yeah, what do you guys make of this? It almost looks like a brecciated jasper, and then maybe the whole rock got brecciated again and infilled with some black material. Again, to the feel, it's all very smooth. There's no pits and coarse crystals or anything like that. Be a nice one to cut. Okay, there we have it for Adam's rocks of today. Let's head out to Oregon and check out some interesting geology. I'd love to get out to where Adam goes. He's on more coastal Oregon. We're going to be in central Oregon here in just a moment. Today I'm out and about with my good friend Grant. We have had many rock hunting adventures together, and we're in central Oregon near Madras. We came here to do some rock hunting. Grant makes jewelry, so we're going to a few agate digging places, and we stopped at this road cut of beautiful columnar basalt. And what's unique about this particular outcrop is the columns are really small. You can see the drill pores here and there where they blasted, and further down here the columns are very well exposed. I'm going to pause a little bit till we get down there, but I just wanted to share this with you guys. I figured I'd talk to you a little more while we walk along here. We're trying to get to where the really good exposure was. I posted a short yesterday of the Crooked River Gorge. Spectacular example of columnar basalt. From what I've researched, the columns form perpendicular to the direction of cooling, and so yeah, these are spectacular. So usually they're straight up and down because you have the cold ground underneath and the air above. But what causes them to curve like these are, I have no idea. Just a quick Google search brings up plenty of information for those of us who would like to do further research. Here are a few rabbit holes you can pursue if you so desire. So if you guys can leave some comments if you know about this, I would really appreciate it. I've watched a lot of Nick Zelmer's videos out of Washington, and of course the state of Washington is full of columnar basalt as well. Here's a very interesting feature. Sorry about all the noise. I'm not sure what would have caused this. It looks like it could just be from the way they drilled. You can see the cores there. But this section in the middle of the screen looks noticeably different than to the right and to the left, and I'm not sure why. Anyway, just walking along here, sharing the moment with you guys. Very unique structure. There's my friend Grant. We've been rock hunting together off and on for many years. Oh, these are beautiful. We're looking for a small column section that I could take home, but they really don't look like anything up close. It would be a very boring rock. So we're hoping to find like a perfect hexagon or something. Uh-oh, Grant picked up a rock. What do we got? See, that sitting in my backyard wouldn't look like much. So I don't know if I'm going to take any of this. A quick search online shows that columnar basalt is readily available from various landscape places, and I've always wondered if it's used as a construction material as well. To me, these broken off surfaces look just like what Grant picked up. Here we are pulling away from the dock in Frankfurt, Germany. I just wanted to point out how the stones appear to be polygons, which leads me to believe that they are columnar basalt, actually, which would make, if you think about it, a really good building material, in the sense that they are long. They can be as long or short as you break the columns, and yet the sides are already straight, so they would fit tightly together. This really looks good. The sun again, as we were yesterday at the gorge, the sun just happened to be at the right angle, and here it's the same way. The sun coming from the side really highlights the structure. Yeah, this is really cool. Okay, I'll be right back. Anyway, my friend Grant headed back to the car, and I'm going to do the same. I walked a little further down, but it really doesn't change much. And this gives us a very good picture of the structure. Again, what's unique about this, because most of the columnar basalt that I've seen pictures of, or even that we've seen on our trip so far, the columns are really thick, several feet across. And these are narrow, so I just thought this was very interesting. And I wanted to share it with my Granite Paradise family and friends. So tying all of this back in with the rocks we were looking at earlier in the video from my friend Adam over at West Coast Rocks. Oregon has just fabulous geology, especially when it comes to volcanism, and I just wanted to show you guys that columnar basalt. Again, that was Central Oregon, and then of course coastal Oregon, you get the volcanics, but you also get the results of subduction and mountain building and just a fascinating geology. Adam has occasionally sent me clips of his rock hunts, but he's also posting now, as I mentioned earlier, on his own YouTube channel, which is also West Coast Rocks. I really encourage you guys to follow him. It's beautiful places, beautiful scenery. Changes. But for example, I'll be moving all of this material that doesn't have anything to do with Oregon and California, and I'll move it somewhere else, including these beautiful pieces from Montana. And this will all be available for more, either stuff from Adam or stuff that Grant sends me, or that we go. Maybe I'll get out to Oregon again like we saw in this video, and I'll be able to collect some more rocks. So lots of fun. I think it's been a good time with you today. Thanks for coming along, and we will see you on the next one.